sur mon lit à bouffer sa langue en buvant trop mon whisky quant à moi.
Again. So I decided I'm going to do a quick series on Facebook and just kind of a brief overview of all of the different tools and or at least as many as I can think of and go through. I'm sure I'll probably forget a couple, and if anybody wants to remind me, then I can make another video. But if you see me looking over this way, it's just because that's where my notes are, and just don't want to forget anything. So let's get started. So Facebook is actually ranked number 4 with Alexa. Alexa is basically a service that kind of ranks different tools, and number 4 is pretty good because it's out of the top 50 sites on the web, and I mean that's like across billions and billions of sites. So number 1 and number 2 obviously being Yahoo and Google, and then the third would be YouTube. So being 4 is a pretty big deal, which I guess is why we're talking about it. So also that's why it's, you know, fantastic marketing tool for anybody. So out of all of the videos I'm going to make, I'll kind of give you the major categories, and then I'll do some extra videos to kind of go through the actual more detailed look into each of these. But the first thing would obviously be registering and joining Facebook, making sure that you use unique email. It's not going to let you sign up twice for Facebook using the same exact email, so I don't know why you would possibly need 2 Facebook accounts, but if you do, you'll have to have 2 different emails. Facebook originally started off with college students, as we all know, and you used to have to either have a work email or a college email, you know, ending in edu, but it's no longer that way. You can have just about anything. Facebook will take Hotmail, Gmail, all of the above. So I'll do one on profile setup, and that'll include everything from privacy settings to email notifications, how you can shut those off and turn those on. Just a quick note, they're up in the account settings if you want to do that yourself. You know, like why you would need interests, because they do kind of change your those really annoying ads on the right if you want them to be more specific to you. I'm sure everybody's noticed that they could be a lot better targeted, but that's how you get them to be more of what you want. It would be in your interests, and using keywords for that. If you want to change your passwords, credit cards, whatever else, that's also in account settings, and so that will all be under a Facebook on profile setup. The next thing would be your vanity URL. If you want to change that, and a vanity URL would basically be, like for me, mine is facebook.com/DesireeV. So if you wanted a vanity URL, you just have to go to facebook.com/username. Next thing is if you want to deactivate your account, and how to go through doing that, and I'll put screenshots when I do this one, and a couple of the more complicated ones, and that would be under the account settings again. Facebook actually keeps all of your information basically forever, so whatever you put on there, be wary. I mean, if you're one of those nervous Nancys, which I'm not, put whatever you want on there as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, and I'll give you a run through of that. Credit card really is only if you're doing ads, or if you want to buy somebody a gift, which are just those little charms, and I'll do something on that too, kind of showing you some examples of gifts that you can give on Facebook. Joining networks, and how to do that. Basically, networks are to connect you with people that are similar to you, so what area you live in. So I live in Minneapolis, so that would be one of my networks. Another one would be maybe like the business you work at, so if it's big like Best Buy or something along those lines, that would be another network, but you can only add a network every 60 days, so make sure you add the right one that you want when you're changing those. Poking, so what's the point of poking? Lots of people always ask why. It's very random. It's really just there to have fun, honestly, but it's also another way if you want people to just be able to see your basic profile information for whatever reason and you're not ready to add them as a friend. Poking will do that, cover that for you especially. Status updates, what to write about, and be relevant. you know, you can put anything from articles to tips to links, whatever, if you're trying to stay business related. If you have friends on there too, it can be anything from, you know, I'm going on a skiing trip to my YouTube videos, you know, whatever. And you can also have your status updates linked to your Twitter account, so that will all be under its own video. Again, wall posts have everything from status updates. Okay, so status updates I just described as wall posts, sorry. But anyway, status updates are just those things that can link to Twitter, but are basically like, what are you doing right now? You can do wall to wall, which means if there's two people talking to each other, you can see it all in one big feed, and that'll be
Sa plan pour